I'm Amy Rushline. I'm one of the consultants here at National Council. And today I'm sitting in my backyard. I'm out here with my dogs, so we might hear them bark. There's a group of bunnies who live up the hill from me that sometimes make their appearance. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today I wanted to talk about bilateral brain stimulation. And so this is something that all brains do, oftentimes when we're sleeping and in REM sleep. So this is when we're sleeping, our eyes are closed, and our eyelids are actually going from the left to the right side of our vision. You can actually see when someone's in this phase because their eyes will be moving underneath their eyelids. And what's happening is a whole bunch of important things, some of which we understand, which has to do with taking memories and events and transitioning and encoding them from shorter term to longer term memory and processing things. It's also a reason why we think you might feel better after you wake up from a good nap or from a good night's sleep, because you've really been able to kind of process those experiences and then get back into the thinking brain when you wake up. And there's some ways that we can actually do this throughout the day, particularly if we've noticed that our brains have been going offline, or perhaps we're really stressed out. It's a way to get us kind of out of the downstairs of the brain, kind of get that back online so then we can get into the upstairs or the thinking parts of our brains. And one of the best ways that I know how to do this is to use bilateral brain stimulation. Now remember, our right hand is connected to our left hemisphere. Our left hand is connected to our right hemisphere. And so sometimes using touch or rhythm actually will help us. This is why going for a walk where you're using the right and left feet, sometimes your arms are actually moving. This is helping us to reprocess, to get back online in the downstairs of our brain so we can think clearer in the upstairs. So one of the ways we can do this is actually by using our fingers. So on the left hand side, we can kind of tap from one side to the other and then move it over to the right hand side. Or you can just go like this, right and left. This is something that can be done underneath your desk, when you're on an airplane. You can also push your feet into the floor, left to right, over and over again. This helps you to, again, come back online and be able to think clearly. I'm going to show you a few other ways. Another one is to give yourself a hug. So go ahead. You can either do this on your biceps or up on your shoulders. And maybe you might want to switch arms, see if one's more comfortable than the other. And I want you to just tap left to right. Very soothing. We do this with kiddos, right? When a child's upset, we might pick them up and tap them on the back. So doing this for 30 seconds, a minute or two, helps us get into the downstairs and ultimately the upstairs of the brain. Can do the same thing on our chests. So you can make a butterfly, put the thumbs on your clavicle, the wings towards the armpits, and just tap from one side to the other. Again, very soothing to the brain so we can think clearly again. The other thing you can do is when you breathe in, lifting your thumbs up, and when you breathe out, thumbs go down and wings go up. And just experiencing, or you can do it opposite, pushing the thumbs in as you expand your breath and thumbs down as you're more relaxed. And finally, we can use this with our eyes as well. So we can look to the left and then over to the right and back over to the left. All of these ways are helping us to send pulses to the left and the right hand side of the brain so that we can be calm and come back to the present moment. Thanks so much for trying it with me, and I'll see you at the conference.